follow up or Cyclone follow up with SCV backup for the repair. It's a little challenge. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing with the follow up going disruptors. But now I'm gonna try it with the Tempest. That seems to be a little bit better to keep my base, and then the battery shields will be up here instead of down here, and that'll keep the Tempest alive. So we'll make that happen. Should be good. I'm gonna practice that one really good. We're gonna get the gist of it. Protoss is not very complicated. There's a couple spots you can really kill Protoss with. Don't really worry about Protoss too often. The only thing is cannon versus cannon. If you got a spot that he's going for a cannon rush as well, you know, two cannon rushers. That's probably the most trickiest one. Like this one, like, see this? He's gonna cancel the gateway or not cancel the gateway. It's up to him. Let's get the probe in. No problem. He don't know advanced cannon rush. Oh, thank you, Ninja StarCraft. Yeah, this guy don't know. This guy don't know the crafts of StarCraft, cannon rushing. So first things first for a cannon rush on Protoss. I was gonna make a pylon here and make a cannon here to follow it up, but whenever the probe comes down here, I decided to go up here and check. Most of the time they have a pylon here or a gateway here. Either way, a pylon right here is gonna cause me to make three pylons here and make a cannon in the back and a cannon at the top. Right? he has one or two things. He can cancel his gateway, which is going to slow down his whole build in the first place. And I can cancel my pylons and go for a cannon at the bottom, since I don't have to worry about no gateway for a good while, and then start it over. Or I make a cannon right here and another cannon. Now you do want to, very important, you do want to get this probe inside before he blocks it. The most important thing that most players do is get the forge here and block it out for the probe to not get out. Very important. You know, one big mistake that he made is got the forge right there. But even though it's a risk for him, because he made it right here, I would have killed it, and then he wouldn't have a forge anymore. So it's one of those kind of catch-22s. But very important to try to get your probe, your second probe, inside before he blocks this out. The other thing is you want to make the cannons to hug the gateway, because you want the gateway to go outside the cannons, not in the front. If not, you want them to get trapped right here in the little corner. That way you don't have to deal with the zealot. That was us. Now whenever you have this problem, you gotta kind of get a cannon rush. You want to weaken this cannon right here with the probes. See this little weakness right here? These little shots right here add up. Because look, he's already at 3 squares done, and then this guy's nice and clean. So he's already gonna lose this battle. Now he knew that these are gonna die, so he wanted to make them up on the top side, right? But that's what the gate's for. The gateway is so you can get your zealots to protect the outside parameters, so you can go through the side, and which is gonna cause him to make more cannons. Because I have the gateway, he doesn't have a gateway. I can go straight cybernetics core and 2 gases and follow it up with the void raids. He can't right now. So I want to. That's why you see me attack this cannon right here, just in case. I go for this one because that's the closest one to this area. And I go for my second zealot to protect this area, because now he wasted cannons on this area, and then he has this open. And these zealots will deny anything that's coming out through the back. Along with the gas, of course, to not have to worry about any kind of like follow-up. And you go through the back. You always kind of just curl yourself around if you have to. You do this to Terran too. Whenever they have their bunkers positioned here, you curl up through the backside, and they're like, oh shit, wasn't thinking about that one. One of my games, he pulled all his probes to the low ground to kill cannons, and so I walled him down there and built cannons up on top. Yeah, that's always a classic right there. I mean, it feels so good to trap them outside. They're like, oh shit, what happened? Hey Flo, how's it going with your new neighbors? It seems like they don't like the wall you're putting up. They never do. They never do, my